Testing. Graduates, please turn. Okay, good morning everyone and welcome to the George Washington Carver Middle School 8th grade promotion ceremony. First, let's give a big shout out to Carver's own Seaport Drumline for that incredible pre-show performance. Celebration. Families, staff, friends, and most importantly, our outstanding 8th graders. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the class of 2026. At this time, we will begin our ceremony with the presentation of colors by the Booker T. Washington Air Force JROTC under the direction of Mr. Rick Turner. Following the presentation of colors, the national anthem will be led by Carver students Kendall Jones and Zoe Nash. Immediately following the Carver Creed will be led by Nathan Gabriella from the Carver Middle School class of 2026.
Okay, well, you want me to take it back to the car? Okay. Sorry, I saw Tasha run away. Are these your kids?
We will now have the Pledge of Allegiance by Gage King.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Maya, I see you. Let's go, girl.
Come on, Sal. Sing it, Sal.
I believe in what is worth generous comradeship, and the courage of high convictions. I believe in the inspiration that comes from contact with others, truest and best, in people, in books, and in life. I believe in loyalty to mankind. I believe in loyalty to our school, and in those high ideas of life as were practiced by Dr. George Washington Carver. And I pledge to Carver Middle School my allegiance and all our undertakings that will make her a stronger and nobler school.
Graduates class of 2026, you may now be seated. All right, Carver families, it's time to welcome the woman who leads with heart, vision, and excellence every single day. She is the fearless leader of George Washington Carver Middle School, the captain of the ship, and one of Carver's biggest champions for students, staffs, and families. Make some wildcat noise for our amazing principal, Ms. Joy Parnowski.
Thank you so much, Ms. Maxwell. Good morning, family, friends, faculty, and honored guests, and most importantly, the George Washington Carver Middle School class of 2026. Today is a celebration, a reflection, pride, and hope. We gather together to honor a group of our students who have grown academically, socially, and emotionally, and personally during their time here in Carver. To our families and supporters, thank you for every learning, every encouraging word, every ride to school, every conference, every prayer, every moment you poured into your students. Your support matters. To our teachers and staff, thank you all for showing up daily with commitment, with patience, and love. You have helped shape the lives of our students and helped prepare them for the next chapter. To the class of 2026, today we celebrate you. You have marked what it means to roar to excellence. You're respectful. Yes, you're organized. You're accountable and you're responsible. You are a wildcat. You have faced challenges, you've overcome obstacles, you've grown through difficult moments, and you continue moving forward. As wildcats, we believe in excellence. We believe in leadership. We believe in community, and most importantly, we believe in each other. Remember, you're capable, you are needed, you are worthy, and your future is bright. Before we move into our student reflections, I would like to take a moment to highlight another important part of the Carver community. It's our clubs and organizations and extracurricular activities. Carver truly is a place where everyone can find their community and support. Our students have not only met academic requirements, but also contributed to Carver's vibrant wildcat life outside of the classroom. At this time, I'll invite Ms. Maxwell up to help recognize the many clubs and organizations in Carver.
Okay, class of 2026, if you're a part of the academic bowl, stand up. National Junior Honor Society. Student Council. Did you serve on Student Council? TSA. A part of the TSA. Future Makers STEM Club. Future Makers. Yearbook Club. Carver Wildcat Marching band. We're marching band. Man, the band. You're the band. Orchestra. Orchestra. Football. Boys football. Flag football. Flag football. I know some of y'all signed up for flag. Boys basketball. Boys basketball. Girls basketball. Nice. Tennis. Did you play tennis? Yes. Track. Run track. Track team. Cross country. Cross country in the building. Softball. Softball girls. Yes. Baseball fellas. Baseball. Boys soccer. Soccer. Girls soccer. Girls soccer. Wrestling. Wrestling. Girls and boys wrestling. Yes. Girls wrestling. Did y'all stand up, girls? Yeah, come on there, y'all. Did you dance with the pom team? Pom. Carver cheerleaders. Cheer. Carver's very first majorette team. Volleyball. Volleyball. Wildcats for Christ. Wildcats for Christ in the building. Swimming. Swimming team. Choir. Choir. Anime club. Anime club. Anime. Forensics club. Forensics. Robotics. Robotics club. Did you serve as a Carver ambassador? Yes, yes. There you go. My morning announcements crew. Y'all put morning announcements. Come on, come on. Foreign French exchange program. If you get to Paris, or if you hosted a French family.
Okay, well, thank you, Ms. Maxwell. That was a lot of clubs, but as you all in organizations, but as you all can see, these are students who balanced academics and extracurricular activities. I'd also like to recognize another special group, our Carver alum. If you are a family member, friend, or guest here today, and you have attended Carver and graduated from there, would you please stand? Students, take a look around. Students, take a look. Yes. All right. Thank you. Some of these people are people who can tell you what Carver was like before TikTok, before Instagram, before Chromebooks, before Snapchat, before Facebook, before Twitch, before 6-7, before all of that, all right? I'm sorry. But for real, you're joining an elite group of people who have walked the same halls before you. Literally, the same halls. The building's almost 100 years old, so yes, the same halls. You should be very proud, class of 2026, because you're now part of a legacy. Let's give a round of applause to our Carver alumni. Thank you all for being here to celebrate this important, incredible milestone. And at this time, we will move into our student reflections from our Carver students. Shepard, you're up.
First off, another round of applause for Ms. Misha. Did such a great job. Good morning, everyone. As you heard, my name is Shepard McBerry. I'd first obviously like to shout out my mom and dad and sister up there. They have been in this journey. They helped me so much. Okay. My name is Shepard McBerry. I have been at Carver all 3 years of my middle school career. On the first day of school, I had no idea what to expect, guys. I was nervous. I was anxious. But to be honest with you guys, I was just mental about Carver. All 3 of my siblings had gone through Carver on the local team, and I didn't understand why they liked it so much. I didn't understand what the Carver community was about. But as I grew, as I formed relationships, as I met new people, and formed a community around me with my teachers, friends, coaches, and staff, I found my place and I learned to enjoy Carver like the red bears before me. I know many of these people will be my friends and mentors throughout my life. What Carver does so well is it makes you feel welcome. It creates an environment where you don't have to change from school. Whether you want to take more excelling classes or perform in a sport, it gives you those opportunities. It presents them to you. I truly believe that no other school does it like the Wildcats. We excel and chase excellence in everything. In my 6th grade year, I had no plans on playing football. I had no plans on doing debate, but I grew and created a community around me and became more comfortable and more open with my classmates. I learned that this is something I wanted to be a part of, and this is something I wanted to do for the next 3 years of my life, and I learned to enjoy it like nothing else. Many of us even got to travel internationally to enjoy the wonders of the NYP program and expand and develop our world view. The pressure was high, but as they say, pressure forms diamonds. With all my siblings before me graduated, we had a lot to look up to. But Carver gave me the opportunity to be myself and make my own path, while also getting the benefits that everyone else got, including my siblings. I understand what it's like to be around 13 all day long, but I am so thankful to all of my teachers, coaches, and staff, especially Mr. Washington, Mr. Wise back there. Ms. Gibson is not there. Of course, my parents again, Ms. Kate, Ms. Maxwell. I really appreciate you guys so much. I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to end with my favorite quote by Zig Ziglar. You were born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Washington, Ms. Pulaski, Ms. Maxwell, my mom, my family, and some of the students who guided me, the friends who supported me, and the experiences that helped me grow. Carver was a great experience and a place that's helped shape who I am. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Carver, and I just want to say thank you to all the family and friends here today for supporting us. I want to talk a little about my time at Carver. First, I want to thank Ms. Bonaski, Ms. Maxwell, for helping me with my education. A huge thanks to all my teachers for having my back, and a big shout out to my coaches, Coach Williams, Coach Washington, Coach Pearson, and Coach Dave for pushing me to be bigger, both on the field and in school. Most of all, I want to thank my mom for having my back. I want to thank my mom. She wakes up early every day to get me to school. She helps me stay focused, and she always has my back, even when I don't realize it. Mom, I am really grateful for everything you do, even the stuff I don't always see. Middle school has not always been easy, but I made it through the tough times, and I am proud to be standing here today. My favorite quote is, don't let people tell you you can't achieve your goals. I'm here today with a 4.0 GPA. A great attitude and a smile on my face. I have been working hard to reach my goals, and I am excited to keep moving to high school, where I keep chasing my dream of playing professional football. This year, I was able to visit some top individual colleges and meet some college coaches. Seeing their dedication inspired me to work even harder, and now I know what it really takes to make it. As I finish, I want to encourage everyone. Anything is possible if you put in the work. Thank you, Carver Middle School.
Hi, my name is Carver Norman, and I would like to remind all of us that today is a day for celebration and remembrance of our years at Carver, as we all will be able to share this next chapter. I know that when we were little sixth graders, we thought we were never getting out of here, but today is the day that officially makes our sixth grade dreams become a reality. We will be continuing our journeys with all that Carver has taught us. I especially have learned a lot from my 3 years of attending this school. I have learned leadership, honorability, responsibility, communication skills, and confidence here at Carver. Now, people think that I am the perfect student, a rule follower, and an overachiever, and while 2 of those things are true, a perfect student is not one. No one here will ever be a perfect student. We can all try and put our best foot forward, and that will never happen, no matter how hard we want it to. We are no better than the person sitting on our left and our right. We have all been through this experience together, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you guys. For making my years an experience to remember. Now to share what has really impacted me here at Carver. It's leadership opportunities, such as being honored to be your student council president, to listen and pursue things for students in our school. I really saw how everyone has different opinions and that I really had to listen and take all of them into consideration. For being volleyball captain and being shown how others really reflect off of you and the importance of teamwork. Before Carver, I was an independent, introverted kid who was rude and mean to all of my classmates. And then I came here and I saw, I think we all know that I'm not introverted anymore. I'm very outgoing. And I saw that I could be outgoing and that I could embarrass myself because who really cares? I saw how to communicate and how I couldn't be mean because no one deserves that disrespect. Now, speaking my mind is still a problem, as we probably all know, but I'm glad that I do because you really see how caring one another is. Now, we all have grudges, but I really feel that if someone we don't like has a problem, we would help. We aren't vicious unless you take our food. Other than that, we're pretty nice. But the main thing that I really have to show appreciation to is the staff here at Carver. My teachers are the only thing that has kept me going in my classes to keep me focused and motivated, and I have learned a lot from them. I would like to appreciate with personal messages. To Mr. Washington for showing me my love for music and that I should never work in customer service because I get really judgmental at the concession stands. To Mr. Van Meter for showing me how to explore my creativity and to be proud of myself. And for showing me that all art is beautiful and that everyone has a gift. To Miss Jones for showing me my inner confidence and also telling me that I had a voice that mattered and motivating me to know that I can do whatever I want in the world. I just had to believe in myself. This was super important to me because I realized that I would always put myself down because I knew I could have done better. But having that voice telling me that I have a voice that people see was powerful really changed me. To Mr. Stephen for showing me patience and assisting me through my math journey, even when I asked the dumbest questions, you still guide me through how to do them. To Ms. Fantoni for showing me exploration in different languages, even when I would complain about taking French. You made it enjoyable and an easy transition. To Ms. Minos Connor for her kindness and empathy and showing me how important it is to be cohesive with others. It really got to enjoy teamwork. And finally, to Mr. Wise, who showed me structure, accountability, responsibility, and compassion. No matter what was happening, you were always there to still teach us and give us the best understanding that you could. I really could have never made it without every single one of you guys in my life. And to my family for always being there. When other family wasn't there. So I could have never made it without every single one of you guys in my life. To my friends who have become family and the faculty who became mentors, thank you for holding us up when we felt like family. And as we say our final goodbyes to the people in this room and for the next 4 years before adulthood, I leave you with this quote, with your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down a not so good street.
They're so sweet. Thank you, Shepherd, Camille, Harper, Maverick for those wonderful reflections. At this time, we welcome a special tribute and song to the class of 2026, performed by the Carver Show Choir under the direction of Mr. Ricky Washington.
Check. Check one, check one. Check one, check one, check one, check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Well, one thing is for sure, Carver is talented. Now entering the spotlight, your Mr. and Miss Wildcat, Dre Strickland and Gage Keekley. They will introduce the students who will be delivering remarks to our class of 2026.
Hello and good morning. My name is Gage Keekley and I'm the 2025 to 2026 Mr. Carver. I wanted to first start off by just saying thank you. Thank you for everything that everyone has done for me, the kind things, the improvements they offer, their advice, their comfort, and their welcomeness. The very first day, I remember being out of place, nervous, scared, and worried that I wasn't going to make it through with good friends. I deeply remember Amano Munisano walking up to me in the morning, inviting me in, and being welcome. He was our first out of many great friends that I would make this year. Thank you, Mama. Thank you to all the teachers and staff who have made me find interests, learn to be my best, to strive for my goals, and that tell me that I can do anything if I put my mind to it. Thank you, Mr. Washington, for the new interest in drumming. Without him, I wouldn't be in some of these positions I'm currently in. He has been great, funny, and helpful for many things. Thank you, everyone else. I would personally shout each and every one of you guys out, but I wouldn't have enough space for all of them. So thank you. Thank you, teachers and staff, for everything. Overall, I have really enjoyed my time here at Carver from 6th to 8th grade. I have made the bestest of friends that I would never have today. I have made unforgettable memories and experiences. It's honestly just hard to believe our time at Carver is already over. One day I'm in 6th grade, and the next I'm going to become a freshman at Booker T. I'm really going to miss the memories, the teachers, the friends, and even the little things that we took for granted. Carver has been a big part of mine and most of our lives for the past few years, and even though we're all moving on to high school, I know none of us will forget the time we spent here. Thank you for everything.
Hi, my name is Dre Strickland and I'm your Miss Wildcat for 2025-26. I want to thank all my peers for voting me to be Miss Wildcat. I also want to thank my teachers for helping me succeed throughout the years. I want to give a big thank you to Miss Maxwell, Miss Morosky, and Mr. Washington for being the great leaders and role models. Lastly, I want to give the biggest thank you to my lovely parents. They have been here for me since birth. They are my ride or dies, literally, because without them, I wouldn't have arrived. My years at Carver have been a roller coaster. If I could tell my 6th grade self something, I would say, we made it, we're finally leaving. I would definitely tell my 7th grade self to keep pushing, keep striving to be amazing. When I first came to Carver Middle School, I thought that middle school would last forever, but it doesn't. Now looking back, I would definitely not be prepared for high school. We've all been through the most changes and challenges, but that doesn't stop us from being who we really are. I believe to be a great leader, you have to put your trust in God. You know when they say you're not an athlete student, you're a student athlete? Yeah, you have to put that into your everyday lives. Even if you're not an athlete, you're first a student. Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I love this verse because it reminds me that I can do anything I put my mind to with God by my side. Congratulations, Class of 26. We made it.
I would now like to address Jason Chu. Jason is a proud junior at Booker T. Washington High School. He is an active member of AFJROTC, Booker T. Washington Drama Club, Orders for Christ, and the TPS Youth Advisory Council. Jason previously trained in gymnastics at Alumni Academy, played soccer, and earned his 2nd degree black belt in Taekwondo at LK Girls Martial Arts. After graduation, he has explored several college options and has a growing interest in attending Morehouse College to study business.
Lawrence Scott Jr., a senior at Booker T. Washington High School. He has maintained a 3.6 rated GPA while staying active in school and his community. He is a 4-year varsity basketball player, helping lead his team to the state tournament each year and winning the state championship last year when he was also a member of the National Honor Society and serves on the production team at Keynote Church. After high school, he plans to major in business and continue playing basketball at his collegiate level.
Janaea Demonchi. Janaea is a senior at Booker T. Washington High School and a current freshman at Tulsa Community College, or TCC, where she studies psychology. She maintains a 4.2 rated GPA and is actively involved in the National Honor Society, African American Society, and the T Connection Band Professional Dance Ensemble. Janaea plans to continue her education in psychology and pursue a career as a juvenile correctional counselor.
Please welcome our Booker T. Washington students who will address the class of 2026.
Good morning, Wildcats. First, I would like to honor Principal Parnowski, Assistant Principal Gould, and Dean Maxwell for allowing me to speak at this momentous occasion. Congrats! You've done it. You have managed to tackle this three-headed beast called middle school. And it wasn't easy. You've had to learn lots of skills, such as interacting with your peers and teachers, delegating time to do your homework, and maybe balancing a sport or extracurricular activity, all at the same time. And now, you must prepare yourself for your next stage of life, high school. At first, high school may sound intimidating or scary. However, I like to look at it from a different perspective. I see high school as a chance to find out who you are and what you will stand for. I also see high school as an opportunity for growth. I can guarantee you that in 4 years, you will not be the same person that you are today. However, what you do now will shape what you become in the future. I'm going to say this again. What you do now will shape what you become in the future. As you transition to your next stage of life, here are a few pieces of advice. First off, join as many clubs as you can. I recommend, 6 or 7 of them. High school will have a lot of opportunities to find out what you enjoy. But the only way to find that out is if you try new things. In 8th grade, I was Mr. Carver, but I was unsure of what I wanted to do in high school. As you know, during these years, you might not always have the answers. However, with guidance, I made a decision to join my school's AFJROTC. I joined JROTC because I wanted to develop valuable leadership skills, and our organization has helped me become the person I am today. While JROTC may not want to be what you do, it is important that you find a club that you want to do, as clubs give you an opportunity to pursue interests, meet new people, and build positive relationships. My second piece of advice is to watch who you hang out with. The people you hang out with will have a big impact on the person you want to become. For example, if you want to get good grades, hang out with other people that get good grades and pick up habits that they do. If you want to become better at your sport, hang out with the best player on your team and pick up their habits. The point of all that I'm saying is be intentional with who you spend your time with. This semester, I was honored to be a part of the 6th Thunder Fellows High School cohort. While I was in this program, I not only learned valuable knowledge about life beyond high school, but more importantly, I made valuable friendships with like-minded people. I got to meet people who also cared about their future as much as I did. Being in that environment took my care about post-secondary education to a new level, and that is thanks to the people I was hanging around with during that time. My final piece of advice is to speak up. High school is a very big place with lots of opportunities. However, all of these opportunities won't be handed to you on a silver platter. A lot of the times, all you need to do is ask. If you want to create a club, no one is going to do that for you. If you see an injustice happening within your school, nothing will be changed if you don't speak up about it. All of these examples are things that can be changed. However, it will require you to speak up. High school is a place that fosters growth, and one of the main signs of growth is speaking up. As you leave today, celebrating your success, graduating middle school, I challenge you to do one thing: think big. As I have said constantly throughout this speech, high school is a place with a lot of opportunities, but you must seek those opportunities for yourself. All of the advice I have given you is so that you can make the most of high school. But if you go through high school making the decision to think big, you will succeed. Wherever you are going to high school, just know you have the power to make change. And for those of you going to the Hive, I look forward to meeting you next year. Once again, congratulations for completing this milestone in your life. I believe that every single one of you has greatness inside of you. Thank you.
Good morning, class of 2026. 4 years ago, I was getting ready to take the same path you are now. I remember being excited, nervous, and honestly unsure about what was coming next. At the same time, high school felt huge and intimidating. People talked about it like everything would suddenly get harder overnight. Looking back now, I realize I spent so much time being afraid of the future that I forgot to be excited for it too. Having the opportunity to speak with you all today has allowed me to reflect on how much I've changed since middle school. When I first walked the halls at Carver, I was very quiet and reserved. I stayed to myself most of the time and never imagined I would one day feel comfortable standing on stage speaking in front of people. Back then, confidence was something I thought people naturally had, but not me. I didn't realize it was something that grows little by little through experiences. One of the biggest parts of my growth started at Carver through Women of Power. The organization taught me leadership, but more importantly, it taught me to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. Looking back, I think that lesson changed me the most. Growth does not happen when everything feels easy and familiar. It happens when you challenge yourself, even when you're nervous or unsure. As I got older, I also learned that being quiet did not mean that I could not accomplish big things. In high school, I had opportunities that I didn't expect for myself, including becoming the 94th Miss Hornet. If you had told my middle school self that things like that would happen one day, I probably wouldn't have believed you. But looking back now, I realize success is not being the loudest person in the room. It's about being loud for yourself. I've also realized that one of the hardest parts of growing up is accepting change. In middle school, I thought the friendships I had would stay the same forever, but as time passed, I learned that people grow apart, and that's okay. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever, and that does not make those friendships any less meaningful. Some people are part of your journey for a season, and they still shape who you become. While reflecting on middle school, I realized it was the beginning of discovering who I'm becoming. In the small moments like dodging Miss Alexander in the halls, hanging out in Mr. Washington's room, the many attempts to get a bus for the 8th grade field trip, and just being in class with my friends. Those moments help shape the person that I am today. And even though I'm still growing, I'm grateful for how and where my journey all started. So as you move on to high school, don't be afraid of what comes next. High school is not nearly as scary as people make it seem. Most people are just trying to figure themselves out, just like you. Allow yourself to grow, try new things, and become a different version of yourself. 4 years from now, you might look back and realize you were capable of far more than you ever imagined. So from one class of 2026 graduate to another, I know how exciting and uncertain this moment can feel, but I believe in every single one of you. I'm proud of you for making it this far, and I can't wait to see who you become. Congratulations, and good luck in your next chapter.
Good
Good morning, graduating class of 2026. As an alumni standing here today, I know just how meaningful this moment is to all of you. And middle school is more than just classes, exams, and place. It is a place that you grow friendships and memories that stay with you long after you leave this place. Even now, I still remember laughing and running through the halls with my friends. The inside jokes and walking with my friends to their classes and being late to mine. The moments that seem small at this time are some of the best memories that you're going to look back on in a couple of years. And those experiences are part of your story. And as you move forward, I encourage you to hold on to them and embrace them. Today, you are stepping into a new chapter in your lives. High school will bring new experiences, new responsibilities, and opportunities to discover who you are becoming. It is a place where you can explore new interests, uncover hidden talents, and begin shaping your future in ways you may have not imagined yet. One of the most important things you can do in high school is connect with people. Build friendships, get to know your teachers, classmates, mentors, and peers. The relationships that you create can inspire you, challenge you, and help you grow. At the same time, apply yourself, not only to your schoolwork, but also to the activities and opportunities within your school community. Join a club, try out for a team, attend events, take those chances, because getting involved and putting yourself out there can lead to opportunities that you never expected. Now, high school is really not intimidating as you may think it is, so embrace it. Embrace the new experiences, the lessons, the challenges. Embrace the opportunity to grow, to try something different, and to become more of who you are meant to be. There may be moments when you feel uncertain, and that's okay. Some of your greatest growth will come from those moments. So as you leave middle school behind, cherish the memories you have made, but also hold on to the time you have going forward. Time moves quickly, so be present, work hard, take chances, and be confident in who you are. And never underestimate how much your effort, your involvement, and your character can shape your future. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Be proud of how far you've come, excited for where you are going, and confident as you step into this next stage of your lives. Thank you.
Okay, next I will introduce Mr. Tyrance Billingsley II. He is a Tulsa born and raised entrepreneur, technologist, and ecosystem builder. He is the founder and executive director of Black Tech Street, an organization focused on rebuilding historic Black Wall Street as the nation's premier Black innovation economy. The organization's work centers on cybersecurity, data analytics, and responsible artificial intelligence. In just 3 years, Tyrance has led Black Tech Street and created a citywide partnership with Microsoft to help establish a 21st century Greenwood. As a leader in cybersecurity and AI, he also serves on the Tulsa Tech Hub Steering Committee, helping secure both the Federal Tech Hub's designation and funding from the Economic Development Administration. An 8-figure award was allocated to support Black Tech Street's work and its vision for rebuilding Black Wall Street through technology. Tyrance has delivered a TEDx talk and has been featured in publications including Forbes, CNN Business, Black Enterprise, and Blacknimity. I practiced that last night, y'all, but I didn't get it. His leadership in AI and emerging technologies has led to testimony before the United States Senate Health Committee and AI and the Future of Work. He also attended the signing of the AI executive order at the White House, addressed the caucus meeting on AI and civil rights, and hosted National Cyber Director Harry Coker Jr. and his team in historic Greenwood. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to our commencement speaker, Mr. Tyrus Billingsley II.
Can you hear me? All right, good morning, Carver, class of 2026. Give yourselves a hand. Come on, This is personal for me. I see a lot of really important people in the crowd graduating. I see my god brother, Colton Beard. I see my little cousin, Troy Singleton. And then I see the soon-to-be Grammy-winning Terrence Crutcher Jr. So I graduated Carver in the year 2010. That's 16 years ago. Good God, that's crazy. So I graduated in 2010, and then I graduated Booker T. Washington, the class of 2014. So it's really special for me to be standing here speaking at the commencement ceremony of my middle school and my high school. But I'm going to take some time to speak to y'all about something that's real that I want y'all to understand. And I'm not going to be long because I know your people are here for you. They're not here to hear me. But, but we're going to take some time. So while I graduated from both Carver and Booker T, I remember feeling like getting in a Carver and getting in a Booker T were the most important things in my life. And I remember thinking that if I didn't, something horrible was going to happen somehow. But I ended up getting in a Carver and I ended up getting in a Booker T. But the truth is, when I left both of these schools, I left disappointed in myself. I left feeling like I didn't live up to my true potential. In fact, when I left Booker T, I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't come back until I had been invited back because I made something of myself. That was the degree in which I felt I squandered the opportunities that I had when I walked through these halls. And there was a lot that I learned about what I would have wanted to be different, and that's what I want to talk to y'all about. How many of y'all know generally the kind of person you want to be? Not just a career, the kind of person you want to be. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you think you know. It's okay if you don't. We all have dreams. We want to become the straight A student. We want to become that world-class athlete. We want to become, not just in terms of a career, we want to be this way as a person. We want to be kinder. We want to be smarter. But something that I've learned in my years of life is that it is very rare that you as an individual can just change yourself. Individuals who you see ending up changing themselves and doing incredible things, they didn't directly hack themselves. They hacked their environment. So what I want to speak to you about today is how to hack your environment. Because like a stone, that water is constantly being poured over. It doesn't matter how hard a surface you think you have or how resilient you think you are. The environment that is constantly working on you is going to be one of the biggest determinants of your future. So as you get ready to go to high school, it is critical. Choose your environment. And your environment is three things. I'm going to walk through each of them. It's your mentors, who you look up to, the content you consume, and the people that you keep around you. Mentor, content, friends. So I want to start with mentor. And when I say mentor, I don't just mean a conventional mentor. Anybody you look at in life and you say, They seem like they know what they're doing. They seem like I want to be like that person. Whether it's your parent, whether it's a big brother, whether it's somebody not much older than you who may not know much more than you, but you think knows more. Whether it's a celebrity, whoever, who you look up to matters, because when you see what they do and you see how they do it, and you think that they have a good grasp on the world, that leads you to say, I can be like them, I should be like them. That matters critically. Okay? Environment is something that you can choose. So when you go looking for, when you go to high school, I encourage you to seek out mentors, but seek out the right mentors. Think about who you want to become. Think about your parents. Think about the people who believe in you and who speak life into you. Find someone who you can keep in your life on a consistent basis and meet with, who you look up to, who can impart their love and their wisdom to you. Because that is going to make a massive difference. The second thing that I want to talk about is content. How many of y'all have TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and all of that? Y'all all have that. Don't be playing with me. Y'all have these things, and we spend our time scrolling. How many of y'all read books? Y'all still read books, don't y'all? Yes. So think about this. It's going to sound strange, but I promise you, the content you are consuming is influencing you in ways you do not immediately see. Okay? So when you're scrolling through TikTok and you see people do funny dances and all that, that's cool. I'm not saying that's bad. But think about who you want to be. If you want to be a pro athlete and you want to be dedicated, you want to be dedicated like Kobe or LeBron or whoever else, instead of just doom scrolling and seeing slop, you can be curating videos about work ethic, videos about how other people are out partying and you in the gym, videos about how when things get hard, everybody else is running, but you stay. That affects you. You want to be a business person. Again, rather than just looking at drama on Instagram or what your friends are into, are you following accounts that talk about, okay, I want to succeed. I want to look at this world in a way that sees everything as an opportunity. I'm going to be better than everybody, not because I need it, but because it's just what I want to, this is what I want to do. I'm going to be great. I'm going to find ways to make money for me and my community and my family. And content isn't just what you consume externally, it's also internally. There's a quote that says, a person is what they think about all day long. The thoughts that you flash in your head are just as important as the things that you keep on your screen. So when you think, I can do this, I am this kind of person, I am kind, I am strong, I am determined, I am disciplined. That's content being flashed before your eyes and everything in the world. That stuff is painting the laws of your world in ways that you don't understand. So keep that in mind as well. Choose your mentors. Choose your content when you go to high school. Curate these things to the degree that you can. The accounts you follow, the books you read, all of it. And then the last one that I really want you all to think about is your friends. This one is very serious. The people, and this was recently said, the people around you are going to have the biggest effect on you. Sometimes even more so than your parents and your own life. I know we like to think we're resilient enough to say, I can hang with these people and it not affect me. That's not true. But that doesn't just apply to negative influences, it applies to positive influences as well. You want to be a straight-A student? You want to be one of the smartest people who ever walked those halls? Are you hanging out with people who feel like it's the end of the world if they get a B, so they're so motivated to get an A? Or are you hanging out with people who feel like it don't really make no difference as to whether or not they get A's or F's? Are you hanging out with the people who have values that reflect who you know you want to be, or who your parents told you, your parents helped shape you to be? Are these people kind? Do they respect other people? Are they disciplined? Do they just gossip all the time? Do they talk about higher things? I know this seems cliche, but I promise you, years later, these things will have an effect on you that's hard for you to gauge. So your mentors, your content, and your friends, these three things constitute your environment. And your environment is working on you even when you don't feel like you can work anymore. So during the times when you feel like, I don't have the motivation to continue on this path that I set for myself on this goals. If you've curated the right environment, it's gonna be like magic. You're gonna find it's gonna be like, wow, I have strength, I have skills, I have values that almost seem like they didn't come from you. But it's because you chose your environment, and that environment kept working on you passively. So as you get ready to go to high school, it's so critical right now, because if you start now, the head start you will get is going to be unbelievable. Genuinely unbelievable. Choose your environment. I know everybody is not blessed to grow up in a great environment. Everybody is not blessed to have great things pour into them. But if you just keep pushing and you keep being intentional, I promise you will get better, because you are starting. High school is where you really start to have a level of agency over your life that you've always wanted. As a teenager, I know it was tough. Your emotions and all these influences are turning you every which way. It seems like you don't have very much control over what you think or where you go or what you do. But if you start choosing your environment, I promise you will pay off. So with that, pick your environment, be meticulous, and I want to leave you with a couple other values. One, remember a quote by Steve Jobs. Everything around you that you call life was made up by people who were most smarter than you. So when you see something that needs to be different, when you see a dream that might not have been achieved before, it's not about what exists or what has never existed before. It's about, do you have the will to make it happen? And the answer is you do, if you stay focused. That second quote that I want y'all to do is remember Mufasa. Do they know who Mufasa is? Y'all know who Mufasa is? Not Aaron Pierre, James Earl Jones. That Mufasa. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in the movie The Lion King, there's this point where Simba is going off, he party, he's lost his way, he's forgotten that he's a lion. And then his passed away father comes to him in the clouds and says, look inside yourself, you are more than what you have become. Remember who you are. So when I tell you to remember who you are, remember who you want to be. Okay? It doesn't matter what's happening or what is occurring to you. When you don't feel you got the strength to keep going, cling to that environment you've built and remember who you are and who you want to be. Because that's going to keep you going forward. That's going to carry you through it when you don't want to go to class. That's going to carry you through it when you have hard moments. And that's going to carry you all the way to where you want to go ultimately. So I want to thank Principal Joy for this opportunity. I want to thank all of y'all for the hard work that y'all put in. Choose your environment. Keep pushing. And I'm excited to see what y'all do next. Thank you very much.
But I feel like each person has something to say to pour into everybody. So thank you all families for being patient with us. And thank you, my students, for sitting up straight off your phones and being patient as well. I appreciate that. We really do. Before we do the promotion certificates, I'm inviting Ms. Jeffries up to do some more awards, and then Mrs. Full following right behind her. Ms. Jeffries. Y'all give it up for Ms. Jeffries. That's your thanks. good character exhibited by today's school students. It is with great pleasure we recognize the following students with the Masonic Student of Today Award. Dariana Meeks Jones. And Jackson Thomas. In continuation of the Sonic's tradition of education in recognition that teachers are the foundation of cultural, intellectual, and social future, the fraternity honors Shane Wise, our teacher. Okay, we're going to do special certificates. We don't really have a photographer, so I'm taking my iPhone 10 out and taking pictures. So, parents, bear with me.
A key foundation of Carver has been academic excellence. For 97 years, Carver has stood for excellence, and part of that is in academic excellence. So next, we would like to recognize students for their outstanding performance on the pre-ACT 89. ACT launched the Rising Stars program last year to honor students who excel on this assessment. So we will first recognize our Rising Scholars. These are students who scored in the 90th to 96th percentile nationally. Just a second, I want you to think about that. These are students who could earn college scholarships right now as 8th graders. Parents, that means money. So students, if you hear your name, please come to the stage to receive your certificate. Alexandra Bernal Diaz. Catherine Boland. Noah Chico. Kieran Ford. Keely Gerber. Dexter Gray. Liam Herb. Edwin Marquez. Emery Schroeder. Guy Tatum. And Hazel Whitlow. Everyone, let's give this group a big round of applause. distinguished scholars. These students scored in the top 3% nationwide, the 97th percentile or higher. Parents, that means more dollars. If you hear your name, please come forward. Olivia Acton. Finley Combs. Liam Turner. And for our highest score, Miss Elsie Sharp.
Next, we are going to recognize students who have gone above and beyond in every aspect of their school life. These individuals have been selected as our Outstanding Wildcats of the Year. This prestigious award is given to students that have demonstrated true excellence in 3 critical areas: that's behavior, their academics, and their attendance. With the following students, when I call your name, please come to the stage to receive your award. Lee King. Oscar Estrada. Elsie Sharp. And Amber Schroeder. Give another round of applause for the students who showed their wonderful commitment by being present every day and engaged in every single day in every way. Now we have come to the moment. Say, all right, y'all. We have done it. Okay. We have come to the moment where we are going to hand out our promotion certificates. This is a very special milestone that marks not just the end of your time at Carver, students, but the beginning of your next chapter. As your name is called, you're going to come to the stage and receive your promotion. I'll have my guests and my speakers who all go down and in the front. Our callers are coming up. Thank you. We'll be shaking hands. Guys, can I make a correction? y'all down there, but you all can shake their hands as well. But these students have maintained a 4.0 GPA for all 3 years. So when I call your name, please come up to get your award. It's a You all give a round of applause for our 4.0 GPA all 3 years. You guys take a look and yeah, there you go. Right? Thank you. Okay, you all may be seated. Okay, now it's time for our promotion ceremony, okay? When you hear your name, please come up. My student speakers, stand up first, please. Shepherd Rittenberry. Julius Strickland. Will the first rows please stand? Olivia Acton.
Georgia Rita Devlin. Martinez.
Alondra Bernal.
Allison Naraya McLaughlin. Embry McMillan.
Donovan Murray.
Tariana Meeks Jones.
Audrey Boyer.
Nathan Umbrella. Angel Mendiona. Alicia Mendoza.
Gavin Barr.
Esmeralda Mendoza. Holly Merrill.
Iris Poland.
Zoe Miles.
Kendrick Raymond.
Sebastian Moran. Mason Morrison. Alejandro Muniscate. Zoe Nash. David Nolan. Angel Oakley. Vanessa Ocho. Christopher Hawkins.
Angela Castaneda.
Perry Ojeda. Daniel Pacheco.
Maria Charles.
Xander Parker.
Amari Chapman.
Elise Patrick. Bella Pearson. Breaker Pennington.
Noah Chica.
Ella Petrie. Lorraine Pittman.
Finley Collins.
Oliver Pappas.
Rosemary Cordova.
Arlette Potts. DeAndre Pope. Xavier Posadas. Alice Price.
Kennedy Chris.
David Prophet. Jorge Ramirez. Braden Recess. Matthew Reed. Roscoe Reed. Brian Reed. Phoebe Reagan.
Tyler Gibson.
Delaney Reed.
Hannah Dorsey.
Shia Reed. Bryson Rinty. Nikyla Richardson. Mark Hayden Robertson. Sydney Rogers. Daniel Rodriguez. Sabrina Musa.
Oscar Estrada.
Leonardo Saldivar. Adeline Salgado.
Simmons. Daniel Singleton. Harrison Sunk. Ryan Sizemore. Aiden Smith. Kyla Smith. Angel Sosa. Ryan Starks. Desiree Stewart. Kennedy Stockton. Vlad Taylor. Chance Thomas. Jackson Thomas. Maya Thomas. Braden Thompson. Anderson Toburin. Nova Tom. Nash Tompkins. Jonathan Torres. Delilah Tony. Leah Turner. Nicholas Urante. Asher Verduska. Logan Matspisi. Jasmine Villalobos. Lyndon Walker. Jackson Walton. Taylor Washington. Jason West. Jamari Whitaker. Hazel Whitlam. Anaya Williams. Daniel Williams. Jaden Williams. Jaylee Williams. Travis Williams. Cameron Williams. Nathaniel Williamson. Serenity Wilson. Lanaya Woods. Gracie Yang. Tassim Yusuf.
Mark White Littlejohn.
my mark short because we're all tired and hungry. So this is my first year at Carver, and last summer, I'm going to get teary. Last summer I kept hearing about that 8th grade class. That 8th grade class. And I want to tell you what I learned about that 8th grade class. That they have been kind, warm, welcoming, they are funny, and they are joyful. And my favorite moments this year are at recess, when we're outside, whether it be hot or cold, and they find the greatest joy in playing some crazy game of volleyball or football. And it was talked about yesterday with the two sides. We had to have an inside day, and the two sides competing against each other. And it was the most, anybody who works with children knows, when you see children with joy and behaving as children should, it fills your cup. So this 8th grade class, I thank you for filling my cup.
Thank you, Ms. Moore. Ms. Moore's been an awesome addition to the Carver family, so we are grateful that she's here. I'll try to keep it brief and won't be emotional as well, but I do want to give a special thank you to Ms. Gonzalez, Lori Gonzalez. She's been running around and keeping us organized. Ms. Courtney McGilbert, she volunteered to be back at the school to help out because some of my teachers wanted to be here, so that's some help. My daughter Kylie and Jay Cheston, who helped a great deal with the ticket entry. Mr. Muniscano, thank you so much as well. Sophia, we appreciate you. Security, shout out security. Are y'all here in the house? I hope so. All right. Mr. Cooper, the Booker T principal, Mr. James Cooper, thank you for lending your BT Fieldhouse to allow for us to have this promotion because we just can't do it at Carver. We wouldn't have been able to hold everybody. Yeah. Now, graduates, please stand. Class of 2026, take your tassel and move it from left to right. You are now officially alumni of Washington Carver Middle School. Get your hats, guys, get your hats. Get ready to finish. Okay, can I have my water bottle, audience? I need my water bottle. Shh. Oh, thank you. So, no matter what high school you decide to go to, you will always be a Wildcat. You join the greatest part of the Carver legacy. Parents, please remain seated as we exit the building, giving our students the opportunity to do their farewell walk. We're going to exit, so you need to remain standing. Students, we practiced this yesterday. Parents, yep, and students, you know where to go. Mr. Washington, maestro, hit it! No, I'm joking. Okay. Miss Maxwell's going to lead. My speakers follow Miss Maxwell out. She's going to show you all where to go. My speakers over here, you all want this minister. Hold on 1 second. This group is going to go. Y'all know where to go. They're going to take their farewell walk. Let them take their walk. Parents, let them take their walk. Thank you, parents. Let them take their walk. You all let them take their walk. Thank you. Let them walk on down. Let them walk on down. You all take their walk. Let them walk on down. Bring your feet on and let them take their walk. Thank you. Let them take their walk. Don't let them stop the walk. You all keep walking down. Don't stop. Keep going. Parents, let them take their walk. This is their graduation walk. Let them take their walk. You all let them take their walk. Let the last graduate take their walk outside. Let them take their walk. Let them take their walk. Now, parents, you can exit now.